Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today because we should be going on our first mission with the HKPF. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I can... what? Oh, something was wrong there. Welcome back. Did you talk over the job with your crew? Yes, we're in. Q rubs the bridge of her nose between her thumb and her forefinger. Good. We'll be holding you to that. Yeah, don't worry about me. When I take a contract, I don't break it. Good to hear. Now, let's get to it. You wanna get us started, Fiona? A hand goes up to reflexively touch the pendant that hangs from her neck. She nods, then turns to you. Alright, pay attention, Shadowrunner. I don't want to have to repeat myself. Yeah, I'm listening. We know that Crate and her people are dirty, but we don't have any ironclad proof. We have to gather something concrete if we want to move on her. Okay, you've got someone on staff that can read people's minds, right? Just use him on her, and next time she goes to sleep, problem solved. Yeah, you can't do it. The station that Crate lives and works out of is shielded against magical intrusion. We couldn't get one of our people in for more than a visit. Even if a task force wage mage did manage to read Crate's mind, the results wouldn't be admissible in court, and she'd know that she'd been scanned. Magical interrogation hurts. Yeah, you've got, so, yeah, it does. Oh, wait a minute. This is interesting. Hey, you got a migraine, right? Maybe somebody has been poking around in your head, too. No, that isn't what it is. She reflexively reaches up to rub the back of her neck. You catch a glint of gold, a slender chain poking out from under her collar. And besides, we're getting off topic. What we need to do is gather solid, tangible evidence of Crate's wrongdoing. No shortcuts. Q's right. If magical interrogation were a viable solution, we'd have tried it already. We need to find something that we can present in court. Financial records, written communications, video feeds, that sort of thing. We already know where that proof is being held, but we can't get to it without tipping our hand. And that's where you come in. Okay, so this is going to be a covert op then. You don't want things to go loud. Personally, I'd prefer if you didn't lay waste to a police station. Though Senior Inspector Q may beg to differ on that. That said, some conflict is probably going to be unavoidable, no matter what you do. We're getting ahead of ourselves, though. Let's take this step back. Crate likes to keep her people close to her. They've consolidated their power into single police station on the arbor. Into a single police station on the arbor. She leans over and pulls up an image on her terminal. An aerial... what the hell? Holopic? Oh yeah. Of a squat building crowded up against the water's edge. There it is. An old SDU headquarters. And Crate's current base of operations. They call it the Tiger's Den. Any special significance to the name? It's a throwback to the old days before the Executive Council took over. Back then, the SDU were colloquially known as the Tigers, or the Flying Tigers. Had patches on their uniforms and everything. When Mitsuhama took over the HKPF contract, they did away with a lot of the old symbols, but in this case, the nickname stuck. We're gonna get you into the station, and you're going to liberate the information that we need. Then we're going to take Crate and her people down. That simple, huh? You want me to do this as a smash and grab, or...? No, there's going to be a little more to do it than that, you'll see. For now, I can tell you that we've arranged to have you smuggled into the station. You'll take it from there, I suppose. We've secured transport for you through an old associate of ours, a pirate and smuggler named Captain Jomo. You're working with Shadowrunners and a pirate? Aren't you supposed to be cops? We're a small task force. We work with the tools we have. So long as you and Jomo can both follow basic instructions, everything should work out fine. We've already provided him with a copy of the station's timetable. He knows when they'll be flush with cops, and when they'll be running a skeleton crew. He'll time your arrival so that you'll have minimal resistance to contend with. Okay, that'll take all the fun out of it. Minimal resistance, though. You're raiding a police station. Minimal in this context could be more than you can handle if you don't play your cards right. Seriously, if you're gonna go in guns blazing, you might wind up drowning in a pool of your own blood. You should at least try to be discreet. After Jomo gets you to the docking area, our woman on the inside will let you into the complex. You'll need to make your way up to the administrative level. That's where Crate's evidence room is located. We'll take up a position near the station, and from there, we'll monitor your progress. Monitor? How? Your team will be outfitted with mics, body cameras, and condition monitors before you leave. We'll have a clear view of what's going on inside the station. Okay, so if, yeah, they're not gonna call in the cavalry. I don't want you watching me on the job. That's too bad, because this is our op. As long as you're inside, I need eyes on you for corporate oversight reasons. Mitsuhama has a financial stake in this operation going smoothly. I intend to make sure that it does. Got it? Sure. This is your job, I'm just a hired hand. Exactly. Now let's get back on track. We've still got some ground to cover. Okay, cover it then. When you get to the admin level, you'll be stepping into hostile territory. Crit and her people have more or less taken over the whole floor, and they won't think twice about putting a bullet in your head if they catch you there. If you encounter any resistance up there, you're gonna have to shoot your way out of it. They wouldn't give you the chance to do anything else. I'll be calling in a favor with Mitsuhama to bring down the station's comms, so you don't need to worry about them calling in outside help. Anyone who's already in the building, though, is your problem to deal with. And what's my objective? The evidence room. The proof that we need to should be stored on disk in there, or maybe in a terminal. You'll be looking for a log of bribes accepted by Crate and the STU. We could also use any other proof of corruption that you can find. Transaction records, archived communications between Crate and her clients, and that kind of thing. You'll pull the evidence, get back to the boat, and return the package to us at the impound yard. We'll analyze it, and once we're sure that we've got her nailed, we'll make our move on Crate. Alright, so I find the evidence room, grab the data and the data that you need, and get back to Jomo. He'll bring me back here and hand off the data. That's about the size of it. Think you can handle it? Yeah, it'll be a milk run. Glad to hear that you're feeling confident. Don't get too cocky though. Creighton and the SDO are no joke. If you need gear, talk to Sergeant Lee out in the yard. He's out quartermaster. I'm sure that Captain Jomo can hook you up with anything that he can't, including any additional personnel that you might need. The good captain asked about you, by the way. Wanted to have a word about some side work. That's okay with you? You won't try to stop me from doing my own jobs on the side? As long as you keep them quick and concise, you can do your thing. We won't interfere, but our trust has its limits. Don't even think about turning against us or sabotaging this operation. You won't like what happens if you do. We'll wait on you to launch the operation. We're on the timetable here. We're on your timetable here. When you're ready to go, talk to Chumbo. We are clear on all that? Sure, I guess. Good. We'll see you in Crate's compound then. Okay, well, sounds simple enough. We got our first objective. Return to Senior Inspector. Our first mission to go. So that's the constable. I suppose that's Jomo over there? Let's just see. Over here we got the quartermaster. Yes, that's where I want to go. Medical trailer. Cool. Trenchcoat man. Hi, man. How's it going? Who are you? A solitary man stands by the rear of the command trailer. He's got a PDA in one hand and a can of Harbin Ice brand beer in the other. His eyes are intense and he taps rapidly on the PDA screen in between sips of beer. In addition, a peculiar smell lingers around the area. It's best described as custard, cinnamon, and raw sewage. 1 second, I'll be right with you. Gotta finish checking my fantasy urban brawl stats. He continues to tap away for a few moments and then places the PDA back in a pocket. Draining his beer, he tosses into a nearby bucket filled with other empty bottles and turns to face you. There we are. Now, what can I do for you? Who are you? You don't look like one of the cops. I'm not. But then again, neither are you. We're in the same boat. Freelancers at Lemon Q's and need to get their job done. I figured it's a steady paycheck, so why not take the work and when it's offered, right? It's not like I'm gonna get shot at hanging around this lot. So what's in it for you then? Freelancer Decker. I guess the Werner twins couldn't get any stay-at-home decking support without possibly raising a red flag to Crate on her people, so they opted for an off-the-book solution. Me. The name is Lev Stolz. With a little luck, you people will be able to get all this stuff wrapped up soon. I can collect the money I was promised and maybe get the hell out of Hong Kong for good. Yeah, your Cantonese accent doesn't sound local. He cocks his head and appears surprised. Good year. I moved to Surabaya about 15 years ago, and I learned Cantonese from a neighbor. If it sounds odd, it's because of that. I never expected it to come in handy, but here we are. Why did you decide to learn it if you didn't expect to use it? Why do you buy a fire extinguisher if you don't expect to be on fire? Just in case, huh? I speak 12 languages, including Yoruba, Salish, and Latvian. Hell, I even speak a little Basque. Try to get use out of that one. I'm good with languages. The one I don't know, I cheap when I have to. But it's better to know things and not need to use them than need them and I have no idea what you're doing. Besides, I can order beer anywhere in the world, guaranteed. Anywhere in the world? Really? Yeah. What's that horrible smell? Durian. Want some? Oh, the beer? Are you trying to poison me or something? Oh, you wound me, sir. Food of the gods, I promise you. Oh, it was something else, apparently. It's a plate. Nothing like durian in the entire world. It tastes amazing, and you can use it to make so many different things. Crepes, pancakes, gelato, donuts, you name it. It's a shame Q and Lamb don't like the smell. That's why they sent me out here. Said I was stinking up their trailer or something. Gee, I can't imagine why. Ha! Some of us just have more sophisticated tastes than others. Yeah, I suppose. Why are you in Hong Kong if you want to leave? Levick rubs the back of his head and gives a sharp intake of breath. His expression is sheepish. It's kind of embarrassing to tell the truth. Just tell me. Alright, alright. It's like this, okay? Sometimes I take field jobs. I don't like it, but with some jobs I've got to be out in the field. This job was close to home, though. A runner team in Jakarta has been contracted to steal an animal. But they didn't take a decker. They didn't have a decker. So my fixer puts us in contact, and there I was, slicing IC for them. An animal. Why would you be stealing an animal? Well, some people use bear gallbladders and rhinoceros horn for medicine, right? I think it was something like that. Believe me, I didn't expect to be breaking into a zoo in the dead of night. Hold on a second, you were stealing from a zoo? I mean, I guess that sounds kinda cool, but where would you go to find a rare animal? A pet house? A pet store? Oh, the client wanted this particular kind of dolphin, a storm dolphin is what they are called. They cause storms, shoot lightning, drown sailors. They're real jerks, actually. So I'm jacked into the water flow control system for the Ragunan Zoo, using an unshielded data line by the chimpanzee exhibit. It was set up so this one system controls all the water to all exhibitors, pumps, drains, to works. Anyway, the plan was to hook up the tank of Soma 3 contact anesthetic to the water system, pump it into Storm Dolphin tank, and put them to sleep. Sounds like a good plan. You'd think it was. Actually, it was a good plan. A great one. But sometimes stuff happens that's out of your control. Everything's going fine. I've hacked the injection system they use to keep the water pH balanced within acceptable limits to each tank, and the Soma 3 is gonna get piped in. What I didn't realize is that the chimps had woken up, and I'd been getting more and more annoyed that I wasn't paying them any attention. They'd been throwing stuff at me for a while. Sticks, bits of bark, stuff like that. Yeah, poop as well, probably. Right as I'm about to start the Soma 3 pump, one of the chimps nails me in the head with a damn rock. Worse than that, when it hit me, it broke the deck's head lead off in my jack. Oh, dump truck the hell on back. No, that isn't half of it. Since I wasn't halfway through starting the pump sequence when I got dumped, the system thought I'd given it a half-finished command. So what does it decide I wanted? To service the Dolph tanks, of course. So it opens the service hatches on the side of the tank. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, oh yes. You see how bad that could be. So the rest of the team is suddenly bowled over by the flood of seawater and pissed off men hating lightning's whales. They came streaming out of that tank like a bunch of rubbery Valkyries, shittering and squeaking to high heaven. All the while, they were blasting the hell out of everything with lightning. Suffice to say, it wasn't subtle, and the police got called as soon as neighbors saw the sky lightening up and heard the gunfire from the team. I had to get out of there as fast as I could. I could swear those storm dolphins were laughing at us too, even when they were flopping around on the concrete. So, you're running from the police? Everyone's mad at me. The team thinks I've screwed them over. All the storm dolphins got killed, so the police wants me for that. And the client wants me dead because I cost him his medicine. Sometimes at night, I still hear this squeaking. Gives me the chills. See you later, Levick. Try not to break into any zoos, okay? Yeah. Good luck to you too, man. Oh, that was a cool story. Let's see. Quartermaster. I want to go in here, though. Let me just check back here, see what we have. We got Sergeant. I think that's the Sergeant that broke us out of our pen. We got Jomo. Okay, that's Jomo over there. Okay, let's have a chat here with Sergeant. The Sergeant who let you out of your cage looks up at her cigarette, a wary expression on her face. She raises an eyebrow and lets the smoke spill out of her mouth. Need something, Shadowrunners? I hear that you're with us now. Yeah, you got me for the time being. Got time to answer a few questions? Ask him, and we'll see what happens. So, your name? Leung. Sergeant Maria Leung. Got a nice ring to it. Sure, thanks. And yours, runner? Sil. Huh? That's certainly original. Was that all you wanted to ask me? If so, I have duties to attend to. Okay, I have to go too. Back to it. Okay, that's straight and simple, I guess. I like her. Let's see over here. We got that nice-ass car that I liked. And we got this guy over here. Police constable. Let's have a chat with the guy. Hey again. Something I can do for you? Do I know you? Do I remember this guy? I was just passing by. Didn't mean to distract you. That's fine. It isn't like I was doing much anyway. Things are pretty quiet right now. So what's your name, constable? Oh, I go by Hui. You're Silver Eyes, right? Well, that's what it said on the form. Yeah, that's me. Good to meet you then. I don't get to talk to many people in our line of work, not like this anyway. In your line of work. Usually my talks with Shadowrunners have involved a lot of shouting and tasing, sometimes shooting. I'm a talker myself. This is a nice change for of pace. Yeah, I have to go though. Go on then. Okay. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. Let's see, what else? Up here, what we have? Yeah, we have the quartermaster. I think that's gonna be it. No, actually, let's go to the medical trail before we visit the quartermaster, because I am gonna be able to buy some medical supplies. Let's go ahead and do that. Although I'm not sure how my Nuyen situation is going. Ooh. Use the cyberware machine. What does it do? Does it implant stuff on me? A massive titanium chamber with wire reinforced windows looms over you. The machine itself is cold to the touch, which seems to be emanating from the assembly area within. To the right of the machine, a holographic cyberware display provides a 3D view of the available cyberware installations. With a crackle, a pre-recorded message plays. Welcome to the warehouse product of Cryogen Incorporated. Please select your desired service. And yes, yeah, I'm gonna have to pay for cyber implants. Okay, so I didn't implant anything back when I played the game the first time because, well, I don't know. My body situation, I can't really go for... oh, wait a minute, it's not just body? It requires intelligence as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see the eyes. Can I get anything that is concealed inside a cyber eye? A favorite of spies and infiltrators. What does it do, though? What does it... It doesn't say what it does? Okay, so I can only install one. Later designate... Oh, it says over there. Essence cost 0.05. What does it do, though? How can I see what it does? Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out how things work, but... Anyway, let's see. Bright light system. Oh, okay, so it says some... Data jack concealed inside a cyber eye. I think it's for deckers or something. Laser designated uses the ranged combat skill for accuracy when triggered. Grants an ability that paints a target with a laser. It only costs 0 and has a cooldown, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what this one is. No, don't want that. Don't want that. Okay. Oh, I just right-clicked and it worked. Yeah, you click anywhere and it works. So we got this one, Renrako's basic cyber eye replacement. It's a plus 3% chance to hit. That's pretty good. Let's see. Bright light systems uses the ranged combat skill for accuracy. High energy flash bulb. So it costs 2 action points. What does it do? It's a high energy flash bulb seated in a cyber eye. When triggered, grants an attack that blinds an enemy if successful. Oh, that's pretty cool. I will blind him with my eyes. I'm gonna go with this one because it's cheap. And ours our Nuyen situation. Pretty good, all things considered. Pretty good. Let's see what I got here. Data jack requirement for riggers. Over here we got plus 1 intelligence, plus 1 intelligence. This one is a trauma damper. Oh. Specialized receptors in the midbrain allow the user to shrug off minor wounds. When triggered, a user resists 3 damage from each incoming attack. Lasts for 3 rounds and costs 1 action point. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, 3 is not really that awesome. But can I get anything for over here? Let's see, right harm. Okay, I have something down here. Plus quickness, plus strength. That's interesting. I think my quickness is maxed out, though. I don't know. Let's confirm for right now. So, cyberware causes essence loss. This affects the magic rating of your character, as magic is equal to the essence rounded down. Yeah, I know. Magic is very important for spellcasters. There's base number of spell slots. Yeah, I'm not really that specialized in that, so I'm just gonna go with that, but yeah, whatever. Should have gone with another half one, but okay, we're good. Let's have a chat here. Well, not a chat. It's a medical kiosk. A long surgical bed illuminated in blue extends from the kiosk. At the foot of the machine rests a bright digital interface, accompanied by the universal medical symbol. The video demo of the terminal's various medical procedures stops as it senses your approach. The screen switches its display to a generic greeting. Automated health service station number something. Scanning. 1 elf male. Bright red smiley face appears on the screen. Below it, the words, "How may we heal you today?" Okay, so automated procedures. Let's see what this is. Scanner result shows no internal or external damages. And we got our equipment. Okay, so I want to go with... Let's start off... I don't really know what I have right now. So let's start off with these over here, the trauma kits. Because they... let's buy a few. It should be okay for right now. and then we'll see how things go after this mission. Oh, I have many from the... Oh, okay, so yeah, we're cool. I have a lot from the from the last campaign, so that's good. Let's confirm. Let's get out of here. Let's go on our mission. We have lingered enough. Although I need to talk to the quartermaster and see if he has anything interesting. The task force quartermaster looks disarmingly nondescript in his standard issue uniform. His posture is rigid, his spine ramrod straight. He watches you with eyes the color of wet clay, and the corner of his mouth curls into a smile. So you're the new talent Q and Lamb brought in, the Shadowrunner. The senior inspector told me that you've got a clearance to buy here, so your money's welcome. If you need any supplies, I can outfit you for a reasonable price. He gestures at the array of gear behind him. There are racks and racks of weapons, all neatly maintained. Off to one side, a pile of reinforced Duraplast crates catches your eyes. They all bear the HKPF insignia, but you can also see the stickers on their casings. Mitsuhama, HNK, are his arms. They look to be military supplies. Can't sell you everything, of course. There's some gear back there that's technically off limits for someone with your clearance level. Have a look though, see if anything catches your eye, and if you're cleared for it, we'll talk price. What's with the crates over there? That's the stuff that I can sell you. Not technically. We're talking about the big guns, heavy ordnance, that kind of big thing. Of course, it's possible that an item or two could go missing, or that the numbers on my inventory sheet could be wrong, and the odds of that happening might increase if you did me a favor. Oh, what kind of favor are we talking about? The kind that I can trust my brothers in uniform to help me with. The kind that you go to a Shadowrunner for. You help me out, and it's possible that some merchandise could find its way from those crates to your boat. You can never tell. Sure, describe in detail what you need me to do. A friend of mine is in trouble, bad trouble. I'd be first in line to help him myself, but my hands are tied. I know exactly what happened to him and why, but I can't intervene to help save his life. You help my friend, and maybe I'll forget to carry the one when I'm writing out my next inventory control sheet. I've already done the legwork. You finish the job for me, see to it that my friend gets the help that he needs, and there'll be a nice payday in it for you, and maybe a clerical error or two related to the gear in those crates. You'll still have to pay me for the gear, but I'll do the work to make sure that nobody notices it's disappeared. His finger dances over the touchscreen of his PDA. The screen flashes twice in response. Just forward you the pertinent details. You'll find them on your mission computer. Please don't drag your feet on this. My friend really is in terrible trouble, and he won't hold out much longer. Okay, we'll see. Thanks. Now, you wanna look at any of my gear that I've got on the rack? It's up to you, pal. Just say the word. So how do you get involved with this task force? Just got assigned to it, same way that most of the constables here were. Believe it or not, this wasn't a voluntary assignment for most of us. When the executive council hands you an edict, you follow it. Tell me about yourself, Sergeant. Don't really think there's all that much to say. Been on the force for 22 years now, and I've been loaning out gear for most of it. Got a wife back home, a couple of kids, that's about it, really. Look, I've never really been one for small talk. You want to talk about armor or armament? What kind of Securitech fabric is best for stopping a ceramic knife? I'm your man. If you're looking for anything else, though, you're barking up the wrong tree. Not trying to be unfriendly, mind you. I'm just not a people person, per se. Okay, fair enough. Suit yourself. So, you have some other business here, or... Yeah, I need supplies. Let me see what you have. What are you interested in? Firearms, I suppose, would be the first thing. Armor is pretty good at the moment, although it used to be pretty cheap for what it is. So let's see. Let's see anything interesting around here. This one is a new one, I think. Smart Link. What's that for? It requires a data jack. Oh, that's what it's for. Interesting. Why would I want that, though? What's the difference? So, includes a smart link for greater accuracy. Oh, that's nice. I will go with that, and I'll get myself a data jack in my face. So let's buy that thing, and let's see, what do I have here? I have the room sweeper. That is a very nice pistol right there. Let's put it over there. Can I do that? Thank you. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I can't. It requires a smart link, of course. Anything else? No thanks. Suit yourself. So yeah, see you later, man. Let's go over there. Let's get ourselves a smart link. I did not know that worked like that, but now I do. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. See, cyber installations, go for the head. I got a data jack right there. Select location, and I think confirm. You cannot have less than one access. Okay, I don't know how much access I have. How do I see that? I suppose it would be up here in the characters. Action points, essence, 4. Okay, so I had 5 and now I have 4. It's fine. So I am not going to equip the pistol right away because we're going to go on a mission. But before we go on a mission, I need to go back to the, what's his name? The Defiance. And I need to check my email because that guy sent me an email. So let's go do that mission first, see what kind of weapons he's going to give us. And then we're going on the main mission that Q and Lamb gave us. So let's check our aim box. Let's see, undersea lab job. This is from Sergeant Lee. Hey, good to see you're interested in my proposal, my friend. The one with a problem is... Oh, my friend is named Meng Kai Seong. He has been infected with a disease and he thinks it was done deliberately. Here, I've attached a video message he sent me. His condition is worsening by the day, so I'd really appreciate if you could help him out. He's fairly high up in Monob International. He's got a lot of money and he needs some heavy-hitting freelancers to help him out. So I figured it would be right up your alley. An elder man in a sticky pallor sits down in front of the camera and he coughs several times. A series of intravenous lines are attached to his arms and a pair of respirator tubes snake into his nose. When he speaks, his voice is querulous and has a breathless quality to it. Lee, I know this is a lot to ask, but I don't have anywhere else to turn. I'm dying, Lee. The bastards of Shiaways did this to me. I don't know how, but they got someone close enough to me and infected me with some kind of experiment biowarfare virus. Monob's best researchers are working around the clock, but ordinary treatments aren't cutting it. I figure they'll be able to get a cure in 6 or 7 months. I've only got about 1. Doctors tell me they need to create a line of monoclonal antibodies to fight this thing. Lucky for me, I don't know where one is. The Shiawa, whatever bastard that did this, has been in contact with me. They said they'd give me doses of the treatment, just enough to keep me alive, but not enough to kill all of the virus. All I have to do is sell out Monob. Give them insider information on our projects. Mank pounds a fist in the armrest of his chair, doubling over his crackling coughs. To hell with that. They want to play with fire, so be it. I need you to use your contacts. Find me some goddamn mercenaries. Not just any mercenaries either. I'll pay top dollar. I want to be the best, you hear? Monob's information warfare teams have tracked the probable location of the germ warfare lab where this goddamn disease came from. It's some undersea place out in Nuang Meihoi, code named Namazu. It's totally unlisted, and that means only one thing: illegal research. The mercenaries need to get into that lab, find the germ warfare portion, and get me the monoclonal antibodies I need to leave. Don't worry about the getting down there. I'll loan you a mini-sub. Our security techs assure me they can blank the facility's sensor screen for just long enough to get a team inside. I don't care how they get the cure, as long as they get it to me. If they want to be quiet little mice, great. If they feel like blowing the whole facility apart, I'm fine with that too. Just get me that goddamn cure. Let me know when you've found somebody. So there you go. His family is mine. Oh, this is him again. This is Lee again. So there you go. His family is mine and has been friendly for a long time. We have been friends for a long time. But there's no way I can help him directly on this one. This is Shaways we're talking about here. They pay my salary, albeit indirectly. Let me know when you decide what you decide to do. I'm gonna take the run. Now, if you're reading this, you've elected to take the job. This automated reply has let Meng know, and the mini-sub should be prepped and ready when you arrive. Go talk to Jomo and he'll take you to the submersible. Okay, you have 2 unread messages. Let's see. Gearing up, that's from Senior Inspector Lamb. Just gonna skim over through that. If you need medical supplies, okay, this is a welcome message. Even if you feel prepared, I'd recommend that you look at what yard is on offer before you head on Tiger's Den. Yeah, let's see. So Tiger's Den infiltration recap. Oh yeah, okay. So this is our mission. I'm gonna read it. Oh, okay, yeah, old message. I'm gonna read that before we take that, just as a brief refresher. So there we go. That's it. Let's go away for now, and we now need to infiltrate the Shiaways. That's a weird name for me. I apologize if I can't pronounce that right. We're gonna infiltrate the Shiaways facility, try to get the cure for that guy that's dying. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.